Alright, something that I struggle with and something that I'm grateful for. I struggle with, again, I'm going to keep, this is going to be a reoccurring topic. I struggle with letting go. Um, no, it's what I know. I went to Disneyland a lot when I was a kid. It was a big deal. We'd save our money up and we'd drive out there. It was a big deal. And you know, me and my brother, we were so movie heads. You know, we knew every movie and we knew all the words, and we'd walk to the cheapy movie theater and we'd watch the matinees when we ditched school, you know, and we bought our movies and we kept them together in the hallway in a big pile because they was never ours. They was the movies. And you know, and like bands I went to see, and it's hard letting go. All that sentiment, you know, we're a culture that's really big into nostalgia, and we like the way things were. We like to keep them the way, you know. Sometimes we say we wish they was like the good old days, and everybody else that doesn't wish they were simpler just wishes they don't get more complicated. They just want to keep, okay, I know it's not simple now, but I don't want to get more complicated. We don't want to let go what's familiar, and I struggle with that a lot because it's gross, you know. That's just gross to worship these things made by creeps, these satanic, pedophile, degenerate. Oh, just gross, just gross. And the thing that I'm grateful for is dreams. I'm grateful for dreams. Okay, hear me out. You see, we're born without language. Okay, we have to learn language. But that doesn't mean we're not born without the ability to think or to emote or to empathize. Okay, we have to learn language. But I think we're born with emotion intact, functioning. You still have to develop, well, whatever, okay, you kind of get my idea. Right? So, language doesn't give us the ability to process like emotion and dreaming does. It's apples and oranges. And when you dream outside of the context of language, which is like this if-then code. It's a logical statement, you know, okay? Not just the words, but the idea that the empirical thing, that the thing is a word, and the word is using a different part of your brain, okay? It's a different avenue, it's a different process. And when you dream, you know, they say you use a different side of your brain and you give up. I can read in my dreams, all right? Yeah, I know, humble brag. But most of the time, most people can't read in their dreams because they're using this other part of their brain that doesn't read. Well, it does something different. What does it do? Well, it doesn't matter what it does in this instance if it helps you process the thing that's beefing you. And I'll give you an example, okay? Another humble brag. This is something that I worked out, helped me a lot, and I've been different ever since. A few years ago, in a dream, I relived something that happened to me in my youth. I was a real little guy, real little, right? And I was getting beat up by this very, very big angry man. And I've had that dream many times before, and it was me, you know, getting punched in the face. And it was awful, right? Because the dream would change where I'd go to attack and I couldn't hurt the guy, or I'd run away and he'd catch me, or I'd stand my ground and he'd turn me into pulp, alright? But after having that dream so many times, I had it again one more time, and this time I wasn't the little kid anymore. I was me, third party. I was me, like a specter. I walked in, and there I was. I saw this man terrorize and just be cruel to this kid. And instinctually, I didn't even think about it. My impulse was to grab the kid, hold him safe, and get him the hell out of there. It wasn't even to fight that guy. It wasn't even to kill that guy or break that guy's arms and legs. It was to save that kid. It meant that there was something in that kid worth saving, and it meant that I forgive that kid for anything that bad happened to him. It wasn't his fault. It wasn't my fault. You see, to try to do that, like write that down in a journal or talk, no, I had to have that dream. I had to have that dream for me able to process, let go, accept, and move on. And I'm very grateful for it. So I struggle with letting go, but I'm grateful for the dreams that help me to let go. And I'm grateful for you guys. I love you all. Have a good day.